What's up everyone? So today's video we're going to go over our new name change, which is Bros for Speed. We'll go over the history of, how we even came up with the YouTube channel and why we recently changed the name.
So we went from Honda4RideRed to Bros for Speed. So it all started probably 09, 010 when I had my Cyan TC, which was my first car. Basically, like always, I wanted to modify it. So I wanted to get an exhaust system for the TC. Looked on YouTube because I wanted to see a video of how something sounded before I spent the money on a system. I looked at tons of videos. So many exhaust clips had people talking in them, or people laughing or playing music during the exhaust video. So I couldn't find any good video on what I wanted to buy. So I finally said, well, we got the Borla on the Tacoma. I'll go with the Borla for the TC. I'm sure it's got to be good. Bought the exhaust, installed it. Sounded great, which was good. So then I made my own video because of the experience I had with, I couldn't find anything. So I filmed a quick exhaust clip of my TC, put it on YouTube, made like my own little username, nothing, nothing crazy. Did a few videos with the TC really just to show people, hey, if you're gonna buy this part, this is exactly what it's gonna sound like on this car. And then the end of 2011, when I sold the TC, we kind of decided, why don't we start our own YouTube channel together, just posting some stuff we're doing. So I deleted my current channel. I already had the raw files of the 3 or 4 videos I had. So then we decided to make our own name and make a new channel.
And at that time we were really into racing dirt bikes every weekend. So I had a Honda, he had a Yamaha, my number was 4 and his was 2. So I just started putting as many names together as I could, trying to incorporate both of them, just because we were posting videos of both of us racing at the time. So I wanted to make like a Honda, Yamaha, some kind of mix in the channel name. He kind of really didn't care about the channel name.
Yeah.
So I eventually came up with Honda4RideRed because I rode a Honda, my number was 4, and that was the slogan. And since we were just racing every weekend, we were traveling a lot for motocross and posting a lot of race videos, that's where the name came from. So that's what we kind of stuck with, just as we didn't really think we'd be where we are now at the time, since his video or his YouTube channel was kind of just, like he said, a username. We just had a few videos up there. Then it really just started, posting more videos, more activities that we were doing. We started filming more because it was fun, and we could also show our parents, if they weren't there, or friends who weren't able to see it. So we just kind of kept growing the channel like that in the beginning years of it.
So our first few videos as Honda4RideRed, we just got our first GoPro. It was the Hero Original, or I guess the second of the first GoPros. We made a trip out west going snowboarding, so we had a few original snowboard videos. We had tons of clips from racing every other weekend, doing AMA racing all throughout high school. So we'd make tons of videos of that.
As well as off-roading too.
Yeah,
we had the Tacoma, had that lifted, and when you're 16, 17 years old, that's all you want to do is hit powerline trails and go off-road and film it because it's cool to see.
So at this point, it was a few days before I got my Genesis Coupe. I sold my TC the beginning of December. Luckily, he was home from college, so I could use the truck my last week of school to get to school. And I'd already ordered my Genesis from CarMax. It was in a different state, and it wasn't going to get here till the next year. Well, a few days later, obviously. So early January, I think January 3rd is when I bought the Genesis Coupe. And at that time, it was still a really new car. They've only been out for 2 years, and not many mods were happening yet. So I got the Genesis and got an air intake as a graduation gift, actually. Installed the air intake one night, and my mom and I actually made the first video with that car of the rev, just a rev kind of sound clip of the air intake, and that actually started to be a successful video.
Yeah, I think almost one of our, I think it's top 10, I think.
In the 100,000 at least.
Yeah.
That got to like 50,000 very quickly, and I mean, we had like maybe 20 subscribers, just a few of our friends, who we could, hey, check out this video we posted, they'll check it out. But yeah, that video started to actually get successful and started to open up our eyes to more than just a username. So with the Genesis, over the next few years, tons of videos have happened with it, as a lot of you have seen. I'm sure a lot of you were subscribers because of the Genesis Coupe. So I was doing tons of videos with that, and of course with the Tacoma we were getting more into modifying that.
Yeah, and really just we're really hands-on people. We do all these projects ourselves, obviously. So that's where a lot of the filming came into play. Why don't we just film what we're doing so others can see, our thoughts and ideas of things, because we like clean looks of parts and also try to make really good videos for you guys. So that's kind of where it started, and
yeah, we're
just getting progressively better and better.
Yeah, a lot of kind of do-it-yourself. You know, all the mods I've done showing you how to do something, the Tacoma how to do something, and at this time we're still throwing in kind of home video style videos of stuff that's going on.
So last August is when we really, I would say, started our channel. We started doing review videos, like really detailed, you know, at least 8-minute videos of cars, and that's how we really started to grow our channel.
I think a year ago we had 800 subscribers. Last year we're now over 8,000.
We're over almost 8,300, I think.
Yeah.
So those review videos really helped to grow our channel, but it also made our other videos more popular as well, all our how-to kind of do-it-yourself installs.
So basically towards the end of 2015 we started reviewing brand new cars, you know, 2016s that were just coming out. The channel was succeeding with, you know, getting subscribers, getting comments, likes, and it was just taking off from just a username with some videos to starting to be more of a channel, like all, you know, the famous YouTubers that we watch. And
we were able to, once we started doing a few newer cars, we were able to start doing some exotics, like the BMW i8, a couple Ferraris that he's been able to drive, even the Lamborghini Gallardo. That was awesome. So it's kind of opened up our realm too. When people say, hey, we're doing this for our YouTube video, they're like, okay, let's you know, help you advertise, help you make an awesome video as well.
So yeah, it's definitely cool. It's gone from the home video username to a channel where we're getting contacts who have insane supercars that we're getting to drive and stuff like that. So then towards the end of 2015 we started getting a lot of comments of people asking us about Honda4RideRed, the name, and even people we told what the name was would not know what it said. They would think it's like Honda4RideRed or RideRed.
Why do you have Honda in your name if you both have Hyundais?
Yeah, a lot of people,
you drive a Hyundai, right?
Yeah, a lot of people would ask, you know, you have Hyundais, why is it Honda? So the name, a lot of people seem to be letting us know that it really didn't make much sense. There's a lot of confusion with the name. And again, it started from home video style, racing motocross every other weekend, so that made a lot of sense then. But since username, it's turned into a channel. So after all these comments, we decided we should probably do something different.
Time for a change, and luckily we were able to incorporate 4 into the name. We wanted to keep that since we already had the t-shirts and we really liked the logo. So we decided to keep the 4, just spell it out instead. And then we're brothers. We like, obviously, so Bros for Speed. And that's our new channel name for you guys. So hopefully over the next year, you know, we'll continue to grow our channel even more. Hopefully more people will understand the name now, even be able to remember it or pronounce it.
Makes much more sense now. Yeah. And we made this logo 4 or 5 months ago, I think. Beginning of 2016. Yeah. We liked the RR was really stood for Ride Red. So Honda, we had the red in here, 4 Ride Red. That's kind of how this logo came, and we really liked it because our channel logo in the corner of the screen, whichever it is, is the double R, you know, the backwards one. So we like the logo. It's kind of a cool logo in our opinion, at least. Yeah. And yeah, the 4 name we thought was cool, so had to have 4 in there somewhere. We were thinking like 4 cars, 4 speed, and then we got the idea with, you know, the bros in front of
brothers, it. Yeah.
So that's kind of how we came up with the new name and the old name, I guess.
I think a lot of people really like the new name too. We've had a few comments on, you know, really like it, and hopefully more people like it too, and we'll help drive our channel and grow our channel even more.
And I don't know if it's because of the Lotus or not, but in the past 1 week we've had more than 200 subscribers. So that's
could be the Lotus, could be the name change, could be both.
I think it's getting more relatable, and it makes sense. You see the channel name, you think, oh, you know, a video with a Lotus, Bros for Speed, that must mean something. Because I think a lot of people would see Honda4RideRed and think it's just like a random video on
a
random channel or something.
So that's our update video for you guys on the new name, Bros for Speed. Just wanted to let everybody know in a video, because maybe some people may not know, we're still getting a few of the URLs and everything switched over. Some of them still say Honda4RideRed, but we're trying to put in there formally Honda4RideRed, so you guys know the name is changing over, and hopefully in the next few months everything will, you know, be converted over to Bros for Speed, and that'll be, you know, obviously the new name. So hopefully there's no confusion in that. That's our new name now. And
as our channel gets more and more successful, you know, we have a lot of plans, and we're doing so much more than we were last year. So
oh yeah,
we now have a name that will make sense forever, basically, unless we don't do car videos anymore. It goes to something else. But as long as we're doing car videos, the name makes sense. It really does. I mean, we're brothers, and it all makes sense.
That'll never change. So
yeah, I don't think so.
So
yeah, that we officially changed our name. That's the new name. Hope you all enjoy. I know a lot of you like the new name. We have had a lot of good comments so far. So
yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, and hope you enjoyed all of our past videos, as well as stay tuned for the upcoming videos. Of course, we have the Lotus Evora now, and hopefully a new car coming soon for the channel that we'll be able to play around with as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we have two awesome cars, or we will have two awesome cars coming for the channel.
We still do have two awesome cars.
We do.
Can't go wrong with the Genesis. It's fun.
Oh yeah, I miss mine a little bit, but
yeah,
the Lotus,
another car coming hopefully a few months, and just bigger and better things. We got some pretty cool car reviews lined up this year. So yeah, it's just bigger and better things. Keep improving and
keep showing you guys awesome content.
Yep.
So
thanks for watching this video. Hope you all love the new name. So be sure to follow us on Instagram. We have changed that name. It's Bros for Speed. Facebook, we are still working on changing that, but the link should be working. It might still be Honda4RideRed in the URL, but follow us there as well. Subscribe to us on YouTube at Bros for Speed. So thanks for watching.
We'll see you guys next video.